feel very comfortable in listening English. They always say that, yeah, I can understand English, but I can't speak English. So I think so that never say, first of all, never say that I can't speak. I think so that if I can speak, so everyone can speak. Only the thing is that you don't know that how to start and what to do and what is the reality to start this language. My main point I would like to share that today, if you have learned any grammar rules or any spoken sentences, so just start speaking from first day.
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
I'm also pretty well. And I think we are meeting first time. So first of all, please introduce yourself.
Yes, yes, sure. Hi, my name is Vishal. I live in Mumbai. I'm from Maharashtra. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my HSC. After that, I just kept working, and still now I'm working in a private sector as a customer service associate. And if I talk about the apart from doing job, I have been running my YouTube channel. And if I talk about my hobbies reading and traveling. So it's all
Okay.
about.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear about you. And let me introduce myself. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So I am Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP, District Farrukhabad. And if I talk about my qualification, so I have done post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching, listening music. Apart from that, I run a YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos. That's it.
Okay, okay. Definitely that I will watch your videos, and I will definitely subscribe your channel.
Okay. Thanks in advance.
So you are teacher, ma'am. Means are you teaching students? Do you have your own coaching center
Yeah,
or?
coaching center. It's mine. Actually, my husband is also a teacher, so both run. Hmm.
Great. So, how long have you been teaching? Like, how long have you been running your that coaching center? And what subject exactly are you teaching, ma'am? Or which standard students pursuing? They are pursuing in your coaching center. So, what it exactly? So, would you like to elaborate something about that?
Yeah, sure. And if I talk about coaching, so I think it's been 6 or 7 years, maybe. I think before it, we both, I and my partner, we both used to go in a school. So yeah,
Okay.
since after that, we started our own coaching center. And students come there from 1 to 12. So 1 to 8, yeah, we have to teach all subjects, math, science, history, geography, I mean, math, all subjects we have to teach. And from 9 to 12, there are some other teachers for physics, chemistry, bio, and I teach English. Yeah.
Okay. I know that being a teacher, it's not an easy job to teach someone because we have to handle all this thing together.
Yes,
Apart
yes.
from if the students, if I talk about the parents and their complaints and all, always the parents want their children to grow fast, and
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
facing some difficulties, so directly they complain to you. So it is
Yes,
a
yes,
very tough
yes.
job, I can.
Of course. And nowadays, parents are so, I think all parents are so mature and they are literate. So they know the value of education and also they know all things that how should we teach and what process we should use. So yes, you are saying right that sometimes they directly say to you that you are not using right way and you are not teaching this or this. But I think that I always give my 100% because teaching is not only my profession but my passion also. That's why I'm also running YouTube channel because I love teaching. And yes, and since my childhood I wanted to be a teacher. That's why I play my role very well. And I know the responsibility of teaching. That's why I want to learn English and I want to enhance my communication skills for my students because I know the value of full English language because in coming generation it would be, I think, the very crucial language for our uh, coming generation. Because
Yes.
yes, because you know your native language, so you can survive well. But if you want, good job, good salary, good promotion, if you want, so you need English.
Yes,
Even
you're
you want to teach any common school, private school, they want English, that your English is good or not. If you are teacher of Hindi, whether you are teacher of Hindi or maths or any other subject, but they demand that your English language should be okay. Yeah.
you're right. You're
And
right.
yes,
Actually,
and go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to tell, not only for teacher, not only for job holder person, English is important also for parents, right? Because children feel easy if they are getting environment at their home, so they can learn very easily this subject. And I think so, being a teacher, I think so that if parents learn this language, so they can understand that their children are reading good or not, they are learning in a proper way or not, they can support more and more, and their children get very good environment for English and they can learn a lot. That's why English is important for everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. You're absolutely right, ma'am. And I'm agree with you because right now, not only English is not required only for students, but it is required for parents too. Because if
Yes,
parents are educated, parents, if suppose the parents know very well about what is the value of this language, so they can teach this language to their student. Because some of students I saw that actually parents they are not able to communicate in English
yes,
uh, their school premises or in a school or
yes,
their students. So somewhere they feeling hesitation because
yes,
I saw many of them that they told, sir, actually my actually my son or daughter, they are in a English medium, but whenever it comes to speak on with the teacher or the colleagues in English, so we are not able to communicate. So that time they just feel hesitation and all. And if they are not able to speak, so how would they actually teach their children?
yes,
So
yes, yes, yes,
value of this language. And second thing is that not only right now these days you can see not only the working professional are learning this language, that the person like those are doing any kind of job, they are also eager to know about
yes,
eager to learn this language. If I talk about the security guard, driver,
yes,
and because
yes,
everyone has a dream, own dream, and I can say that learning English language, it's the first step to fulfill that dream. What do you think? Like,
yes, 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 I think so. And one thing is, really, I would like to share that no one can make you fool, right? And no one can humiliate you if you know English. Yes. And I don't think so that if you know English, so you have to use every time English, you have to speak with everyone English. No. But if you are comfortable with native language, then it's good. You can use with relatives and our surroundings. We are comfortable with our native language. But when it comes into English, like we are traveling, we are going in other state, and their English is must. So if we are surrounded with this type of environment, so yes, we feel comfortable. We will not feel hesitation, we will not feel humiliate, and we will feel easy that we can survive. Yes. So that's why it's really very important. It's a language. I don't think so that if you are not studying, if you are not writing and reading, so you can't learn. For learning English, listening is must. Like if you are listening continuously, if you are grabbing those all things in your mind, so you are able to speak. And it depends on your desire. That if you are really want to learn, you can learn. And if you don't want to learn, so I don't think so that anyone can make you learn forcefully, because it's a language. If you don't want to learn, so how can you say that you come and make me force to, I mean, learn? Because it's on desire, right?
Won't
Because
it?
we are interested in English, that's why we are learning. We are not learning Punjabi, Korean, Marathi because we are not interested with those languages. So it depends on interest also.
Yes, yes, you are absolutely right. And the problem is that that each and everyone want to like speak or want to learn, but as a Indian, we don't know that how to learn this language. It is a main problem,
Yeah,
and
this is the
that is
main
why
problem.
most of the people, not 18% or 70% people are thinking like it's a language, and if I do a practice, so it will come automatically. And we actually we want that immediately, like we want result
Yeah.
immediately. That's the main problem.
But it not happen.
So it will not happen, it will not going to happen ever,
Yeah.
because if we talk about me, I have spent 2 years, I have
Okay.
spent practice, and because of that I'm right now, I am also, you can see that I am somewhere I'm fumbling. Okay, so
Yeah.
right, I will not going to say I am very fluent at English, but I have spent 2 years in that, so it will take time. And it's
Yeah.
not a destination, it's a journey. And people
Yes, 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 yes,
about
yes,
each and everyone that not each and everyone, some people think like oh, I will learn this language after 3 months, 6 months, so it will
yes,
not going
yes,
to happen. Like it will take time. And because of
yes,
that, there are some institution around that they charge more and more, and they said that
yes,
after 3 months, after 4 months, you will able to speak good English, so it will not going to happen. So
yes,
we are actually, we all know, and as a teacher you know that how much time it will take actually. And some people they just part wise they learn English part wise, like grammar, phrases and all.
yes,
So
yes,
they should not do like this actually. It's a if you want to learn spoken English, so you have to speak, you have to focus on the base of on this language, and step by step you have to learn. Am I right,
yes.
ma'am?
You are saying right, really, and your all opinions are really very great, and I agree with you. And yes, if you, it's a language, okay? So start from one day. There is no
One
need
day.
to learn that you are learning and you are writing daily, you are learning everything and you are not speaking. So you can never learn like this. Because like I have done my post graduation in English literature. And since my childhood, I was continuously studying English after I completed my MA. But after completing MA, I was not able to speak. Why? Still, I was able to teach and I knew all things, but I was not able to speak because I never practiced. I never spoke. So this is the main thing. And speaking is, first step. First step is, I think, listening, and second is speaking. After that,
Right.
if you want to improve your vocabulary, sentence structure, so you can write or read. You can read or write. So that's how you can improve your English. But if you want to improve your speaking, so the first step is that you have to speak. Like I always want to say beginner that they know that how to understand English and they feel very comfortable in listening English. They always say that yeah, I can understand English, but I can't speak English. So I think so that never say, first of all, never say that I can't speak. I think so that if I can speak, so everyone can speak. Only the thing is that you don't know that how to start and what to do and what is the reality to start this language. Because we are following so many different YouTubers and they have different opinions, and we sometimes we are listening other YouTubers, sometimes we are listening other tutor, and we always try to follow that rule, sometimes that rules. This is not the right way. If you are
Yes.
following one, so follow all rules they are telling. So yes, my main point I would like to share that today if you have learned any grammar rules or any spoken sentences, so just start speaking from first day. Like today, very common sentence, use of this and that, these and those. This is a bat, that is a ball, these are my things, those are your things. So sometimes people know all these things, but they always say this, I know this, but I don't use. So why don't you use? If you want to learn, so It's your requirement that you have to speak. That's
Yeah,
how you learn. Yes. And this is the wrong thinking, that they think that when I will learn all things, after that I will start speaking. Right? So when you will learn all things, you will forget of your basic sentence. So
right.
I think
Actually,
start speaking from first day. Today you have learned this and that. Yeah, after that you have learned to use of present tense, like he speaks fast, he does this. After that, like continuous, you are learning, he is flying kite, he is doing this. So that's how you're learning. So step by step, along with start your speaking journey. So that's
yes.
how they can learn very easily, I think so.
Yes, actually, speaking and listening, these are the most practice, ma'am. And while doing
Yeah,
this, you learn together. That is the way, and that is the way. Actually,
yes,
some people just read a book and they start to speak and they fumble. Actually, it is better to directly speak, directly
yes,
start listening, and you learn together. Like refer a book and all. So start your journey. Give at least at the initial stage. I used to use actually 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours in a day.
yeah,
So for initial stage that people should give that much of time for learning.
yeah,
So that would be grateful for learning journey.
yes,
So actually, what was your experience, ma'am? Actually, when you started, so what the things you are following in practice of spoken English? Can you tell me that? That would be better for me and the viewers who will going to watch our video. So, what is the main thing that and the issues which you faced in your past, yeah,
yeah.
while learning?
So
Like,
sure, sure. We learn from others' journey, because I think every learner has different journey, right? So I, first of all, I would like to say that I have never joined any spoken classes. As I told you that I am a teacher, so I knew very well all things very well, that how can we create a topic, how can we write topic. So all was clear in my mind, but I was not much into speaking. So 6 months ago, when I started my speaking journey, actually what happened one day, I would like to share that I used to always watch, serials and movies. Sometimes when I have leisure time, I used to pass my time like this. But one day I, randomly I saw a video of Alina Rice. And after
okay,
that, I saw a video of, English with the Hati madam.
yes, sir.
Yes. So then I realized that Alina is like, she was giving tips that how can you learn English, how can you practice English. So that time, because before listening Alina, right, I used to think that without joining spoken classes, I can never speak. And I used to think that I don't have environment, so how can I speak? So these two negative points I already had in my mind. That's why I was unable to speak English. Now I regret for it, that it was my wrong mentality. So yes, when I started listening Lina Rice, then it was clear in my mind, no, 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 I can also speak. She is telling truth, that if you don't have environment, you can also speak. And when I
Okay.
started watching, Dehati ma'am's channel, so then I realized that she, the lady who lives in rural area, and she doesn't have environment, and she is able to speak. So what am I thinking? I know all things and I have never spoken. Really, it's a reality of my life. So, I self motivated. I started believing myself that if she can speak, so why not I? So just I started talk to myself, think in English every time. I stopped watching serials and all the movies. Hindi channel I stopped watching. I decided that no, no, no. If she is speaking without environment, so I am mad. I'm wasting my time with serials on all these things. So I changed my life. I always used to watch English conversation, and really I was so, I mean, crazy that time, 1 month, that every time, like I'm in kitchen, I'm in bathroom, I'm doing any household chores, and every time I used to listen English conversation. My family members even started saying to me that what is happening with you every time you are listening English. And I was very crazy really. And every time I used to think in English and started speaking. Sometimes my husband and my daughter used to interrupt me that what are you saying, you are saying to me something. So I just said, no, 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 you do your work, I am nothing saying to you, I am just practicing. And I, I actually I started believe in myself that without speaking I can't speak. And really I want to share with you that I knew all things very clearly, that past, present, future. But when I started speaking, I mixed the confidence. Then I got realized that what am I doing? I know that we should use this sentence like this, and I'm mixturing all things. Then I got realized that it's my initial days. Actually, I'm pushing myself to speak English, and it was not my habit. That's why I have this problem. So I just keep down daily, have patience, that no, 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 if I am making mistake today, so one day I will not make mistakes. So that's why I was giving, I was consoling myself, I was learning, and like I was inspiring myself. I was my teacher also, and I'm my student. That's why uh, I can say that I fought a lot with myself internally. Like yes, I maintain my day. So that's how 1 month I really worked hard for learning this language. And after 1 month, I was ready to communicate. Yeah. So, and I talked with, Housewife English Corner. She is also a YouTuber. First time I talked with her, then I got a little bit confidence that, oh wow, today I have connected with any English tutor, and now I'm able to express my thoughts. So that time, I got relief, something relief, yes, and a positive thing I had that time, that yeah, I can speak. So that's how I decided that now I will upload only conversational video on my channel, and I will practice with partner. So that's how I'm doing, and now but my practice is going on. Yeah.
Okay, okay, great, great. Actually, your experience is very, very good, man. And yeah, actually, one thing which I realized that anyone like you, actually, one thing I got from your journey that yeah, we have to be a very eager. Actually, some people, what
Yeah.
happened, what they do,
Yeah.
like after 2 months, 3 months, they just leave their practice and they just demotivate by their own, and they just they decide that, oh, it is rocket science, we will not
Yeah.
able to do, and we are not managing our time. How would we do, and why should we do that? So
Yeah.
this thing
Yes.
negative automatically comes in our mind, but we
It's a
have to
human
eager. We have
nature. Yeah, it's human nature. Even I used to think like this many times, but I have believed in one thing, that डर के आगे जीत है, right? So if you are ready to face the fear, then you can grow, you can go forward. And if you have fear, so and you don't have power to face the challenges, so you will go back.
we will
So
go back.
yes, yes. So
Actually, we should not give up, because that learning English language each and everyone wants that. But what
yes,
happened? The negativity pull them back. Actually,
yes,
that is
yes,
the.
yes,
And I also felt that issue. And you said that 1 month you did practice, and I did practice for 3 months. 2.5 months I did not do anything. Actually, it's a fact, because what
yeah,
happened when we are working professional, and when the demotivate, I'm not going to say that anyone want to learn this language, so they should leave their work. But always I used to keep one thing in my mind. No, I will
yeah,
do it. It will come
yes,
with practice. It will come every day.
yes,
I will do practice every day. And after 3 months, while doing this, after 4 months, after 5 months, I will realize that, oh, actually, I am improving. I improved than before at my first day or at my
yeah,
1 month.
yes,
Actually,
mhm,
it was a big difference. So my confidence grown automatically. It grew up,
yes,
and
sure,
I did look back and just one thing which I learned that anything which we want to learn or want to do in our life, it will take time. Actually, one thing I
Yes,
learned from
yes,
my, it will take time. What happened? You said that human nature, that always when we do new thing, always our mind
yes,
pull us back. Negativity pull us back. So
yes, yes,
we have to overcome on that. So when we will overcome on that, so that's time we won actually. The learning part is different. That time we
yes, yes,
won. When
yes,
we
yes.
move,
Hmm. And one thing I would like to say that we should never compare ourselves to others, because you have your own capacity. I have my own capacity, and I have my different daily routine and different part of learning. So how can we say that if you have learned this thing 1 month or 2 months, so I also can say that I also can do same? No. Sometimes people take time, and sometimes people don't take time. So their catching power is different, their learning power is different, their mindset is different. So we should never care about it. If you care about it, so you will feel always demotivate. You will never try to do work hard. You will always think that I can't do, he can do, right? So I think never compare to yourself or any person, because we are different in this learning era. Like, because I am a teacher, so I understand well that if there are 30 students in my class, so how can say that these 30 students can solve the exercise same? Because they
same.
are doing their work according to their mindset, according to their learning power. So in the same way, if we are learning English, we are also in student, we are also student, right? And we have different learning power, so we are different. So we should not compare to ourselves to anyone.
Yes, yes, you are right. You are right, ma'am.